Hey everyone, how you living? Hope you're alive in living colors. This is Eric Lima here, coming at you with another episode, EML77 TV, episode 319. Now that last night's episode of NXT before NXT Takeover Toronto is complete, I will give you my picks and predictions for NXT Takeover Toronto. As you know, this will be the last video that I'm calling these things picks and predictions. They'll be under a new name called PTW Predictions. Now, what does PTW mean? It means pick to win. That's basically what it is. Basically, I'm trying to give it a more fancier name than picks and predictions. So I figured it'd be better that way. So here we go. So here's the card for NXT Takeover Toronto. The NXT Championship will be on the line in a 2 of 3 falls match. Adam Cole, who chose for the first fall a straight-up wrestling match, will defend his title against Johnny Gargano, who chose a street fight with the second fall in the matchup. And if this match gets tied, William Regal chooses the final stipulation. The North American Championship will be on the line in a triple threat. Velveteen Dream will defend it against another member of the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, and former WWE United Kingdom Champion, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. The NXT Tag Team titles will be on the line as the newest members of the Raw roster. The Street Profits will defend the NXT titles against Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the two last members of the Undisputed Era. The Women's Championship will be on the line. Shayna Baszler defends against Mia Yim as Candice LeRae goes one-on-one with Io Shirai. It seems like the women's division is really dominant here. Now, let's start making the picks and predictions, as the last time I'm going to call this video. Check this out. NXT Championship matchup, as you know. Adam Cole chose a straight-up wrestling match. Gargano chose a street fight. I don't know what the third fall is going to be. Only William Regal knows that one. I'm kind of hoping they haven't had a Hell in a Cell in NXT. I think William Regal may go there if that is the case. But I think in the end, Adam Cole is going to win it, like I predicted on the Friday edition of the Badera Feast report on the way back to my car from the feast. The North American Championship will be on the line again. I predicted an Undisputed Era sweep. So that means Roderick Strong should be the new North American Champion. That's my prediction. If Pete Dunne wins it, well, expect him to try to break his record for the longest reign. You know what? If that's the case, well, I'll put up Pete Dunne on the main roster and get the Intercontinental title and break Honky Tonk Man's record. It can be done. If Pete Dunne can do it hold on to the United Kingdom title for 2 years, he can hold on to the Intercontinental title for that long. The tag team titles on the line, Street Profits versus O'Reilly and Fish. The last members of the Undisputed Era. I'm picking O'Reilly and Fish for 2 reasons. One, Undisputed Era said they're going to sweep the title matches and have gold this year. 2, Street Profits are on the main roster, so I think it's fitting to give the titles to O'Reilly and Fish. The women's title is on the line. If if Mia Yim wins this title, it could change things on the main roster of the women's division. If you think about it, Becky Lynch and Natalya going one-on-one for the Raw Women's Championship in a submission match. If you think about it, Natalya not only trained Ronda Rousey, but also trained Shayna Baszler. And Becky does not like Ronda and does not like Natty now. So this will be very interesting. Will Ronda get involved? And if so, will Shayna Baszler somehow get involved? I mean, Shayna Baszler is part of the watch-along, so she may be witnessing something here. So who knows what's going to happen. So I say if Mia Yim wins, I'm going to pick her to win. That could change things in the title picture. Not only in the women's division as well, because if Shayna Baszler moves up to the main roster, it could mean the Four Horsewomen, it could be little snippets of the Four Horsewomen War to start up. Who knows? But who knows? They say anything can happen in the WWE, especially here on NXT. Now, Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai. Io Shirai is gorgeous and hot. I mean, the new look, outstanding. I'm picking Io Shirai over Candice LeRae. Because Candice LeRae, she's nice, beautiful, she can wrestle, but she lacks the killer instinct to defeat someone that has a killer instinct like Io Shirai. And believe me, Io Shirai has what it takes to win matches. And if Mia Yim wins the NXT Women's Championship, I expected Io Shirai to go after Mia Yim for that title. And it will be a heck of a fight. I can guarantee it. Mia Yim with the attitude that she has, and Io Shirai with the attitude that she has, come on now, people. I like to see these two young ladies go at it. That is for sure. Because I'm sure Mia Yim's got the killer instinct, and so does Io Shirai. That is my personal opinion. So let's go over one more time what the deal is. NXT Takeover Toronto. I picked Cole over Gargano. Strong over both Dream and Dunn. Dream Dunn. Get it? That's a good one. O'Reilly and Fish over the Street Profits. Yim over Baszler. Shirai over LeRae. That's my predictions, man. That's my predictions and picks. And the next predictions and picks video I'm going to make is now going to be called PTW Predictions. That's right. That's what I'm going to call it from here on in. It's going to be great. And big news for SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver next year. Boston's going to hold it. That's right. The City of Champions, baby. They're going to host. They're going to host SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver this, and then the Raw and SmackDown Live after SummerSlam. This is going to be very interesting for the city of Boston. It's going to be crazy in that city, that's for sure. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to get tickets or not. Pretty pricey, but who knows for sure. Who knows what happens in my life? Who knows? Who knows? And you know what? It doesn't bother me a lick. Well, those were my predictions and picks. Unbelievable, huh? So I'm looking forward to it. The reason why I did them earlier than expected is because I may end up this weekend going to go see Hobbs and Shaw. But I'm not going to go to the AMC theaters at the mall because on my day off I don't want to be near that mall. With all due respect. And on the upcoming episodes, because of Sears closing the mall, because of Sears closing in 11 days. I know I did it on my old channel, but I haven't done it yet on the new channel. I am going to make compile a top 10 list of stores I already miss. And then I'll probably give a little bit of tribute to Sears, the actual store. I know I gave tribute to the Auto Center, which attracted a lot of foolish people, so to speak, as far as the video is concerned. And with foolish comments, with foolish YouTube accounts. So let's just say that. And that's how I feel about that whole thing. But anyways, so that will be coming up soon. Top 10 stores. And I'll probably, you know what? You know, I haven't watched The Price is Right as much as I should. But working till 11 o'clock and at work every single day, it has not been very easy for me. But, however, I am going to try to compile my top 10 personal favorite pricing games from the show itself. And I'm going to take a look around YouTube videos and whatnot and figure out which is my favorite. And actually, my all-time personal top 10 favorite pricing games. Not of the current, but past and present. That means you're going to see some retired pricing games that are going to be on that list as well. So, I am kind of curious about what I'm going to compile, what top 10 lists I am going to compile. It's a very, very tough decision to do. I'm going to start doing more top 10 lists and in the near future. Plus, yes, get these thumbs. I'm probably going to do one. I'm hoping to do one tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to play, what games I'm going to play, or what. And so I'm going to figure that out. And I don't know. You know what? I have a pleasant problem of finding what games to play because you have a lot of favorite games that I bought, you know, and everything else is like, wow, okay, what game do I want to play? Oh boy, this is going to be a tough decision for me to make, and who knows what the deal is? You know what I'm saying? What the deal, yo, homie? You know, so I'll figure that out. Always got to figure out stuff. You always got to figure out what to do. You know, so I'm really excited. I am, seriously. So I'll see what happens this weekend. If I'm going to go see Hobbs and Shaw, I'm going to try to go as early as I can. That way I can, and I'll probably probably bring the dash cam for the very first time, because probably bring the dash cam and I'll talk about it in the car, do some crazy mean karaoke maybe. I don't know. All I know is some big news though for next year. As you know, the decade of 2010s is coming to an end. Next year we'll get into the 2020s, in the 20s. I can't believe we say, we're going to go in the 20s. No, not the roaring 20s, as 1920s. So next year there will be a name change for my YouTube show. You're wondering, you're changing the YouTube show name again? I said, yes, I am. I figured I want to be more fancy with my name. The People's Lima is pretty cool. Lima being, I started off with my other old channel with Lima being Lima, the People's Lima, then I shortened up to TPL, then I jumped up to EML77 TV. So this will be the 5th name change of the show for just next year, What am I going to call it? And I'm glad you asked. It'll be known as MSOEL, pronounced my soul, or my soul if you say it fast. And you figure it's an acronym for Mental Shenanigans of Eric Lima. I like shenanigans is my new favorite word, so I figured why not use it? So that's what I'm going to do. It will be next year. Like this is for 2020, next year. Right now it's EML77 TV, but next year, and that new title will be under this EML77 TV channel, by the way. So be on the lookout for that as well. So next year, January, it'll be known as the Mental Shenanigans of Eric Lima. Pretty clever. I figured I'd make it a clever name. MSOEL or my soul. Oh, my soul. Because everything comes from my soul, my heart, my mind. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, so I'm looking, but that's next year. Right now, we're sticking with the EML77 TV. After 2 years, I figured, why not change the name again? So I figured there'll be a lot of interesting things that are happening. And as you know, in about 20 days, about 3 weeks, I'll be attending jury duty unless it gets canceled. I wonder if these guys found out I'm a YouTuber and I blab about everything. That way they say, we don't want him on jury duty. I'll be like, thank you, I can go home now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that happens. But, yeah, you never know for sure what's going on. It's going to be taking place in Fall River, so Fall River is going to be crazy as usual. Who knows? So, that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. God's life, love, light, and blessings to all of you. Catch you on the flip side. Remember, pay attention. You might learn something. Episode 320. Who knows what I'm going to talk about then? Possibly top 10 stuff. Like I said, top 10 pricing games. Top 10 from the Price is Right, past and present. Top 10 stores that I miss in honor of Sears closing. I'll be thinking about that as well. Who knows? I'll get these episode, get these thumbs. Talking about Hobbs and Shaw and all this good stuff. Lots of things running. Lots of things going in my head. I'm trying to stay away from the, I've learned something about my life and all that. I mean, it's good to talk about my life once in a while, and it's kind of therapeutic for me to do so, but it's about time to go back to the fun stuff, and that's what I like to do. And I know a lot of people are annoyed about me talking about my past and everything that's gone on, but, y'all got to remember, it's not in a bitter way, of course. It's about I learned something from my past, and sometimes. Like I said, I've gone by the old Lion King saying, you can run from the past or you can learn from it. So that's my attitude on that. So that's why. And I know a lot of folks out there don't understand or just want to annoy the heck out of me, and that's their deal. And you know what I say to them. So, but other than that, but seriously, I got to go back to the fun stuff, the fun stuff that made the videos popular. And good and all that, so I will do so on that endeavor. So, that's it. My NXT Takeover Toronto picks and predictions are done. Next time I do one of these things, it will be the PTW predictions. That's what I'm calling it. PTW means picks to win. It could also mean primetime wrestling, but I can't do my Gorilla Monsoon or Bobby the Brain Heenan impression, so I do apologize for that. So, PTW predictions, that's what I'm going to call it. So, I'll see you later. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in episode 320. See ya. Bye.